Good. Ow. Good morning. Sorry, I shuffled my chair a little too forward. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? My name is Akira Dolce, your local barista VTuber. And today we are doing some cooking streams. A lot of people really do like them cooking streams. Deserved for the lettuce scribe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was deserved. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, today we're doing a cooking stream today. It's not like a, traditional cooking stream, but it's going to be a cooking stream nonetheless. We're always going to start with our, what is it called? Our cooking? What is it called? Coffee. That's what we drink every day. We're going to start off with our coffee, and then we are going to do our puzzles. And then, hold on, I think I need to clean my screen. Hold on a second. I think I smudged my camera. Oh yeah, I sure did. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do coffee. We're gonna do our puzzles, and then we're gonna hop back in and do some cooking. Would you join my D&D? Probably not. I'm very busy. I would love to make time, but no. No, D&D is great. I don't have time for it though. I was definitely busy earlier today. I had a busy morning today. It was weird. Actually, no, it wasn't like fully busy because I actually woke up early, like earlier than normal. I had time to make like a whole like breakfast, and not like a, like a cereal or like a quick oats or something like that. It was like eggs and like breakfast meats and like potatoes. And so it was like, yeah, I was like, I actually have time to make it because I actually decided to wake up at 6 instead of 7. Haha, 6, 7 or whatever. But yeah, I woke up at 6 instead of 7. I usually wake up at around 7, and then I usually lounge around until about 8, which gives me some time to like then set up for stream, and then it's 9 o'clock, and then I'm live. But I actually woke up at 6 today, so yeah. And then I had time to lounge around and then make breakfast, and that was pretty fun. I had a nightmare last night. I always have like, I don't know. I want to know what it is about nightmares. I usually dream really, really vividly. And that's the scary part that makes it like a nightmare. But I often have dreams about people I'm no longer friends with. And for some reason in those dreams, I'm still friends with them. So that's kind of scary for me, to be honest. I definitely think it's my brain being like, it's trying to give me that illusion that like, hey, this is what life would be like if you weren't not friends with them, if you were still friends with them. So like, that's kind of, I don't really like it. I don't like those dreams. It's nice in the moment, but like waking up to reality is the miserable part. And that's why I don't really like, having those dreams where I'm friends with people I'm not friends with anymore. And they are nicer to me. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things is that like I often like it doesn't matter how bad the friendship turned out. I think my brain is like, hey, I want to still be like friends with these people. I want to be like, these people aren't bad people. I'm not a bad person. It's a two-way street. It's not like I am a saint and I've done nothing bad or whatever. But yeah, those dreams where I'm friends with people again, it's rough because of like man, I really could be friends with them again. And I think that's maybe my brain being like, I can fix myself. But the thing is that no matter how much I fix myself, there's no fixing them. And that's that kind of thing that we have to kind of, kind of come to terms with, whether or not we want to be, closer to people. And if they hurt you or if you hurt them or whatever, like the thing is that you can't fix them. That's a them thing, right? I mean, I guess you can maybe try to kind of fix your trust, but like that's a lot of it. That's a lot of effort. And some people are just not even wanting to do that, I just realized I'm not live on the shorts. And I was like, why is that not a thing? I should probably do that. Well, I guess the people on shorts totally forgot, or didn't forget, but they totally missed out me venting out my entire stresses And that's fine. That's fine. Special edition. I mean, if they watch the VOD, they'll be able to see it. It's fine, though. I just need to take off some things. What was I doing? No, I was moving this thing. Yay! I never played D&D, but I get a lot of content online. I don't know what the Bard has done, but I feel like there should be a restraining order filed. Bard's case. The funny thing is that... So, I played a Bard when I was doing D&D. I played a Bard. And one of the funniest things about Bards is that stereotypically, a lot of the Bards have a lot of charisma. Therefore, a lot of charisma means a lot of, like, you know, chatting people up and like, you know, flirting with a lot of NPCs. The way I played my Bard is that I also had high charisma, but I saw him more like an emo rock band guy. So, like, he was very depressed all the time, but, like, you know, he had a lot of charm, but, like, deep down he was having, like, you know, he knew how to navigate the world, because he was like royalty, like he had noble blood in him, but he knew how to navigate the world, but deep down he was always very, very depressed, and he was always running away from home. So that was a fun character to play. I kind of wish I could brought him back. If I ever play D&D again and I run a Bard again, I think I'm gonna bring this guy back because he was really, really fun to play. But yeah. I just started doing? I just started folding my my filter for the coffee this morning. Seems like such a lonely existence. So the fun thing about this character that I worked out with the DM, because it was kind of me, kind of them, sort of building this character. Because a lot of fun things about D&D is a yes and, like, improvisation sort of things. The DM basically said, yeah, so your dad's been marrying you off to a bunch of women, but you don't really realize that. In fact, you don't know how many women that you have in your that you're married to, because, like, your dad keeps marrying you off for, like, political power and, like, stuff like that. So, like, technically, you might have like 50 wives, or you might have like 3. You don't even know. And actually, the funny thing is that during one of the campaign sessions, I had to attend my own wedding. I was like, he was like, okay, you're getting married. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, okay. Put the suit on, get married. I'm like, okay. And so then I got married in the session to some random woman NPC. Probably gonna make sense of it later, but, like, we never got around to it. But that was really, really fun. So yeah, I was wandering. That's why I don't know how many wives I have, because I just keep getting married, and then I don't even know if they divorce me or not. I don't even know. So yeah, that's a fun character. I want to bring him back. He's so fun. All right. Enough about that. I think we should brew some coffee, though. You guys, you want to brew some coffee? Do you want to take a drink with me? Drink some coffee. Coffee. Hi, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. My fingers feel funny today. I washed my my mat today, but I didn't fully dry. So, like, it's my mat's a little damp, as they say. So good morning. Here's my coffee filter. I'm gonna start my water. There we go. Why is no one watching? That's a good question. People should be. We just hit 30,000, by the way. Last weekend, we hit 30,000 or not 30,000, 3,000. I'd love to be 30,000. We hit 3,000 subscribers, and so that's really cool. So I want to thank every single one of you for subscribing, and we're doing a karaoke stream on Saturday because of that. You cool as fuck. Thank you. I also like to think that I'm cool as fuck. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, I maybe it should be okay by the time we get to cooking. But if it's not, then it's whatever. Okay, so I'm just folding out my my filter here. And once this is folded up, we can put it into our filter. Doesn't seem center. Oh, I don't think that's center. Hold on a second. No, that's center. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, it isn't center because I screwed it up. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Never let me do origami, okay? Never let me do origami. Hold me to it. Okay, so we have a nice folded filter. We're gonna slap that in. Okay. We're gonna wait for our water to boil, and then we'll do our coffee. Good morning, good morning. The powder is super floaty. Have you done this before? Have you done this before? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on a second. While I let that boil, I gotta go. Do some stuff over here. I forgot to set up my other computer. So give me a quick little do-si-do here. In this world, it's I don't know what it is. It's cook or be cooked. That's an Undertale reference. Did you guys get it? I'm sorry, I'm like far away from my computer right now, onto my other computer, which I do other stuff on right now. But I will be there in a second. I'll be with you in a moment. We are currently boiling some water, so it doesn't really matter if I need to be there or not. But I understand that you guys want to talk to me. Alright, hi, Siren back. I bought the one you're doing now and a donut one. Oh, nice. That's cute. Which anime is that? There's lots of anime here. In fact, Nico Robin fell over. So let's fix her. How did you fall over? It's probably when I hit my knee on my desk. Remember when I started the stream and I hit my knee on the desk? That's probably what happened. She's back up and ready to go. Beep. I mean, she's not like... She's kind of top-heavy. Pun intended. Haha. But yeah, she's kind of top-heavy. So, like, that's kind of a problem. Okay. Alright. So, we have our water here. We're going to wet the filter. And wetting the filter, basically what it is just getting the papery taste out of the filter. I honestly don't taste that huge of a difference, but some people do, so I'll take the word for it. You're so cool. Thank you. You're cool. Mintly. I do like mint. Mint is a good flavor, especially for making you feel fresh. What is it about mint that makes us feel clean? Is it the fact that it's like toothpaste? So let us do, we're gonna do 20 grams of coffee. $20, cool, perfect. In case you guys are wondering, we are drinking Starbucks Pike Place. This is my least favorite coffee, to be honest. It's not very good, but it is the most accessible. And if you guys want to drink coffee with me, go pick up a Pike's Place. And maybe we'll have some specialty coffee later on. Just saying. Menthol. The menthol does do stuff to us. Does it actually have like antibiotic properties or something like that though? I want to just play Pokopia again. I'm not going to because like it's tea time and we should have coffee. So all right, now that is done, we're going to switch over to milliliters and we're going to do 50 grams or 50 milliliters of water. Let that bloom, let the coffee bloom. I need to even out my coffee bed. Then after it blooms, we do another 50, let that soak in. Oops, I did a little bit more than I wanted to. We're gonna let that bloom for a little bit and then pour in our coffee a little bit later. Today's cup is brought to you by Yaoi Hands. This is the cup that makes me look like I have Yaoi hands. So this cup is officially called Yaoi Hands. So I'm a little bit stuffy today for some reason. I was so sad I missed the Pokopia stream. Aw. Yeah, Tomodachi's happening tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next stream. So yeah, I'm really excited for Pokopia, or not Pokopia, Tomodachi Life. I get to show you guys my island too and what I look like. I don't think I look like me, but like honestly, my design is a little... It's really basic, but for some reason, it's difficult to make. I don't know what it is, but... Yeah. Hell yeah, Yaoi hands. Yeah, Yaoi hands. See, like, this makes me look like I have big hands, right? This looks like I have massive, big Yaoi hands, but, like... It's not. Like, if you compare it to, like, you know, this thing here, right? This, the kettle. It looks normal. I hold this freaking mug. Yaoi hands. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna rock the 320 milliliters that we've been rocking every single time. That's 300 and 320. That's 323, but it's fine. It does, my hands look massive when I hold this, right? It's not just me, right? Like, did my hands look big? I think it's, definitely, some people are like into this, right? There's some people who are like really into hands. They're like, oh, I love when your hands wrap around the mug. Really? I want a trading card where the character is giving us the Yaoi hands the long finger. What, this? 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 My big veiny hands. Some days I'm just super self-conscious about my veins, but like some days I'm just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Today I'm self-conscious about them today. I don't know why, but I am self-conscious about my hands. Yeah, it is just a small cup. It's just a, is it 8 ounces? Is this 8 ounces? I think this might be 8 ounces. Wow. The thing is, I haven't measured. I'm new? Yes, you are. Welcome in. The blood drive nurses love you. They sure do. They sure do. Man. Man! I'm just ready to do some cooking today. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to do the thing on my phone that I normally do every time I go live. So give me a second here. Alright. I need to tell people I'm alive. Yeah, today is gonna be a little bit more of a it's gonna be a stream where I seem insane, but that's like every day, so it's fine. Okay, so I think our coffee is ready. I kind of want to have some creamer today, but at the same time I don't. I don't know why that is. I really love my my coffee thing, my pour over. I got this in Japan, and I've loved it ever since. We still got a little bit more coffee left, so I'm gonna put it over to the side, but I will finish it eventually. Blood. Is anybody hemophobic? I know somebody who's hemophobic, and they really like horror games, and so like that's a really, really bad match. But when a game doesn't have like blood in it, which is very, very rare, they love it. What is it with blood and being scary? I guess blood like reminds us of our mortality, right? And that's why blood is scary. I'm trying to think of like things that we think are scary. And like we think spiders are scary. Is it because like they could potentially kill us because they're venomous? Is that why we find spiders? I mean, I find spiders scary. I don't know. I have arachnophobia. It's really bad. But spiders are like a common like, you know, horror element. You know, I guess we can go like talk about the easy ones like zombies and like, yeah, zombies is like the big one, right? But like, is it like what, like horror is such an interesting genre because like it's definitely like has roots in it's got roots in like reality on like the things that we're actually afraid of, the possibility of being hurt. Yeah, I think blood is because I don't know, maybe like someone dying. Yeah, I think it just reminds us that we are that we have mortality, that we could potentially die. Blood is basically the life of humans, right? Or like I guess any animal too, like any sort of living carbon-based being. Blood is like what keeps us alive, and like the spillage of blood is a very, very horrifying experience because that means potentially death. So like, yeah, I mean, and then death is always scary, right? The unknown is always scary. Spiders always just appear out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't like that about horror games. Sometimes they're just like, okay, just throw a spider in there. I'm like, okay, I don't like that. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror games when they do that. I guess you can say the same with like ghosts and stuff too, because ghosts also remind us, zombies, they kind of remind us of mortality. The one thing I think is really, really weird for a horror genre that doesn't really fit this, like it doesn't really fit in, is vampires, because vampires means immortality. So I always thought that was weird when people are like, vampires, immortality, horror. I guess it's because they drink blood, and then blood also life again. So we could talk about this for days, honestly. Why horror aspects are horror. The one thing No, I understand. I was like, why are people afraid of clowns? And then like, why do we make clowns scary? And the fun thing about clowns, guys, where clown phobias come out of, is because clowns are unpredictable. A lot of people who are afraid of clowns are afraid of the fact that they are crazy and they're not predictable and they could do absolutely anything, right? Like you think about like one of those clown cars where like all the clowns come out, right? It's a tiny little car, and all of a sudden like 20 people come crawling out of this clown car, and you're like, what the hell? So yeah, like that's the whole unpredictability thing is also why people are afraid of clowns. Jump scares are never fun. Yeah, I don't like jump scares. Skyrim wasn't a horror game until cave drops into a horrible log ride. I don't think I was ever afraid of Skyrim. The thing with Skyrim is that I have to mod out the spiders if I want to play it. So if you look at my my achievements in Steam, I have 0 achievements in Skyrim because I have to enable cheats, and then I have to enable mods, and if you enable mods and cheats, it disables achievements. So it'll say I have 0 achievements in Skyrim because I just cannot play with the spiders in it. So, hi, welcome in. I love Black Widow spiders theoretically, but for orb weavers, they don't have very obvious webs. Webs are webs always kind of make me uncomfortable. I'm not scared of them. I'm more scared of the spiders than I am the webs, but I know there's some people who are terrified of webs too. So yeah, the thing is that for me with arachnophobia is that if the spiders are cartoony enough or like not realistic enough, I can be like, oh yeah, whatever, it's fine. But I can't do realistic spiders. I can't do like the creepy spider crawling motions. I just can't. You get flushed down a river rapids past a bunch of spoos. Oh yeah, that's scary. Don't like that. Speaking about water, hydrophobia is another one. And hydrophobia, and I guess by extension we'll add acrophobia, which is fear of heights. Hydrophobia and acrophobia are just like realistic. I think honestly they are the most realistic phobias, but like, you know, they still can be like phobias because, you know, if you're afraid of drowning in a pool, right? Pools are generally pretty safe. Not a whole lot of people end up drowning in pools. For the amount of people that go into pools, you know, the survival rate of going into a pool is probably like 0.00001% because so many people just go into the pool. But like it's the one person out of the millions of people that end up drowning is which is the statistic, you know? And so, you know, drowning is a very, very normal fear of water, I think. And same with acrophobia, because if you fall, like, you know, falling hurts. Falling will potentially kill you. So like acrophobia makes sense. I welcome in. Unless it has a deep end. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like there's lifeguards. There's lifeguards. I mean, near-death experiences are traumatizing. I understand that. So I like how today I just decided to wake up and talk about trauma. I talked about my dream, how it was kind of traumatizing. Talking about phobias now. Yeah, today is just a day where I guess we're just going to talk about phobias today. That's just going to be the topic at hand today. Didn't think about the lifeguard. I mean, you know, lifeguard is only as good as the lifeguard is. You know, if the lifeguard isn't watching, you're probably going to drown. But like, you know, a good lifeguard is, you know, their job is to keep people safe. So, yeah. I always think it's really weird, a beach lifeguard. I mean, I understand you need lifeguards for like pretty much anywhere with swimming, right? But like beach lifeguards, they're always, you know what? I blame Baywatch for the weird sexualization of lifeguards. Because every single lifeguard I've seen, yeah, they're fit. Yeah, they're like, you know, they're able to like, you know, carry people, or they should be, right? Because they have to lift people out of the water. They have to, you know, perform CPR and run and all that stuff. So ideally they should be fit, but the weird sexualization of lifeguards, like they're not usually like all made up and like beautiful or whatever. It's more like they just have really nice bodies. So your name reminds me of an anime character. Thank you. My name is sometimes an anime character's name. I was thrown off the diving board when I was 8. Oh no. But I wanted to chicken out from jumping from the big board. Older brother was trying to teach me how to be brave, but I think it just inconvenienced the lifeguard. I think maybe the first couple steps of maybe jumping into the deep end of things is maybe learning how to swim first. I don't know. That sounds like a, you know, a normal thing to maybe start with. Maybe try to learn how to swim in the deep end first and then jump into the water from the board. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Akira Watanabe from More Than a Married Couple, but Less Than Lovers. I feel like I've seen that's an anime, right? I've seen that. I haven't seen that. I've seen the thing on Amazon Prime Video. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, by the way, guys, if you're on Twitch, you send me those the way, okay? Oh, okay. You'll get your name on the board. Or you can go to the McCoffee and contribute there as well. Or my Streamlabs. Hey, welcome in. What else are you guys afraid of? What else are you guys afraid of? I'm afraid of spiders. That's my big one. Like, I revolve my entire personality about being afraid of spiders, except I don't, because I only ever talk about it when spiders are nearby. So like, I mean, I feel like it's normal to talk about. They'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm afraid of spiders, guys. I don't want to be here. So I knew how to swim. I just went straight down to the bottom. Oh man. How's Dolce pronounced? Dolce. 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 Like Dolce and Gabbana. The Italian luxury brand. Dolce and Gabbana. I have a fear of heights, but it turns out it was a major symptom of narcolepsy that was missed. That's interesting, actually. What do you mean narcolepsy is connected to acrophobia? Is it like falling asleep? Like because like you'll fall? Like you'll fall asleep randomly and you'll fall, and falling is heights? Dolce like candy. Yeah, I mean, dolce in Italian means sweet, right? So dolce is Italian. It's Italian for the word sweet. So if you want a really sweet looking VTuber, you can come to Akira Dolce's house. Or my cafe, I guess. I don't claim to understand neuroscience. That's so interesting, though. I like that. I like how I learned that from you today, Vaxel. Salutations! Welcome in. Yeah, I went into a haunted house a long time ago, and I remember being so fucking terrified that I buried my face into like my sister's back. Like my face was just like imprinted on her back when we were like walking through it. I'm not even sure if it was my sister. Was it my sister or was it like someone else? I don't remember. But I walked through a haunted house with somebody when I was like 9 or something, and my face was just fucking covered the entire time. So like I was terrified. And the cool thing about haunted houses though, is that the exit signs are clearly labeled. So if you fucking panic, you can just walk out the exit sign. Did you catch the final season finale? You know what? I didn't. I caught up until the fight with the demons, and then I stopped there for some reason. Narcolepsy can't do stuff like operate heavy machinery, so I'm guessing water has the same dangers. Well, like, I guess maybe with heights as well. Because you could fall asleep from a height and then, like, fall and die. The deepest water I've ever swam was possibly like 5 to 7 feet deep, and I'm 4'9". Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. I think the deepest I've gone is 10 feet. But I'm 5 foot. 5'7"? Yeah, 5'7". I've been in a haunted corn maze once. Ooh. I punched an actor that jump scared me. Oh my god, you're a reflex scared person. Haunted houses are so goofy. I don't know. There's something about like being jump scared. I just can't do jump scares. I really can't. If it was a haunted house where there's no jump scares, but like the ominous sort of vibe was there, like you heard like creaking noises, or you see like somebody running in the distance, like a creature running off like in the distance. Halloween is so shortly celebrated. I think it's celebrated just long enough. I mean, it's sort of like the same thing when people are like, I wish every day would be Christmas, because then every day would be happy, and then like the more you would live that life of every day being Christmas, the like less happy it would be, because then that becomes the new norm. I become more of a fight or flight person. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's normal. I feel like that's you know how normal you sound? You know how normal you sound? Speaking about being normal. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm never normal. Halloween stuff starts showing up in like September. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, some people are like, Halloween over. Oh, Christmas stuff. Oh, it's November though. The thing is that like, the one thing that you guys need to know about Christmas and Halloween, the relationship between Halloween and Christmas and the transition, is that some people don't have time in December to go out and buy stuff and decorate, right? Because like by the time, like think about it this way, right? So let's say you want to set up your Christmas decorations, right? All of a sudden it starts snowing and now it's really fucking difficult to get your Christmas decorations up. It makes way more sense to set it up while it's still pre-snow season, you know? Also, like think about it this way also. People aren't made of money, so like a lot of their Christmas shopping is done the month before so they can pay the bills for the next month. So instead of spending everything all at once in 1 month, you know, just spread it out between 2 months, and it makes sense. Do you have a phobia? I have a phobia of spiders, really, really bad one. I might have like a phobia of unpredictability as well. The back rooms scare me. They terrify me. But not like the backrooms monsters and stuff like that. It's the fact that you're entering like a space that repeats itself, but isn't repeating at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like if something is repeating but not actually repeating, that's like terrifying to me. Where are you from? I'm Canadian. Oh, Canada. Nightmare Before Christmas, emblems of an empty wallet soon to be. You know, I still haven't seen that movie. But I know that what's his name, the hacky sack looking guy, the potato sack, like what's this guy's name? Oogie Boogie, the Oogie Boogie man? No, what's his name? Fuck, guys, what's his name? Shibuya. Are we talking about Shibuya? Oogie Boogie. Is it Oogie Boogie? Yeah, Oogie Boogie. All I know is that like on certain angles, that guy just has a big old indent on his crotch, and it looks like he's got a big old oogie boogie where his crotch is, if you know what I'm saying. He does. Sometimes these guys got a little oogie boogie there. Sometimes he got a little oogie boogie there. What are you doing? Oh, we're drinking coffee and talking about Mr. Oogie Boogie. Why crotch? I mean, everyone has a crotch. Everyone has a crotch. There's not anybody in the world that doesn't have a crotch. But Oogie Boogie, he's got a little Oogie Boogie in his crotch, if you know what I'm saying. Guys, it's normal. Guys, it's normal to have a crotch. Yeah, he gets a little bit of a camel toe every so often. Untrue, actually. But like, you don't have. I guess yeah. If you're like cut from the waist down, if you're like if you got your legs cut off, I guess you wouldn't have a crotch, huh? Sorry, I just generalized there. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, I always wonder, like, am I truly the representation of myself that I truly think to be? I don't want to get too much into like some of the drama stuff. But a creator was called out recently about being like scummy towards his girlfriend and other creators and stuff like that. So like I always get like, you know, I know myself enough to be like, I would never do that, but like I wonder if I ever get the impression that I'm like that, you know? It's like I know it's not true, but like also like the same time, like I wonder if people like that's how they're like this dude's totally scummy. He's trying to like cozy up to people. I'm like, no, I'm just crazy and I like talking about things. You still have those half-naked anime figures? I'm an adult. If you don't like them, you don't have to be here. Listen, I'm an adult. I am an adult. I am a 30 or 40 years old person, and I do not need this. How old are you? I'm like 37. I'm like 37. I'm pretty sure I'm like 37. So, I'm a kid. Well, then don't be here. If you don't like, listen, if there's things that you don't like, if you don't like what you're watching on TV, hey, you're a human. You can go outside and play sports and have fun and play. Who knows? I'm just a TV. You're the smart one. So long. See you next time. That was a PSA from Canada, by the way. You have choices. You have books and sports, and you can go outside and play. Where is outside anyways? I don't know. I'm just a TV. You sound a lot younger. I don't know. I'm like 30 or 40 years old. Like 37 or something. I remember that PSA. I think about a lot of Canadian PSAs a lot. The big one that everybody loves is the House Hippo, because the House Hippo PSA is so good. And it's really, really funny because every person I know who's watched the House Hippo PSA was like, I want to see a House Hippo. How come I don't see the House Hippos? And like at the end of the commercial, they say, by the way, House Hippos aren't real, but you knew that, didn't you? And like, no, like that completely flew over my head, completely, entirely. I had no freaking idea about House Hippos not being real. PSA, what's a PSA? Public service announcement. PSA, public service announcement. So yeah, we had something called Concerned Children's Advertisers, and their advertisements were so effective, but at the same time, they were completely ineffective because the messages never stuck with us because we're all fucking stupid. Do you have any advice? Yeah, do you need any advice? I'm very, very much open to giving anybody advice, or like, you know, if anybody like needs something to talk about, I'm very, very open. I'm very, very open to talk to you guys about the stuff you guys want to talk about. My only request is that you are respectful, not only to me, but to everybody else in chat as well. So, if you are respectful to me, I will respect you, and if you need something to talk about, I will talk to you about it. And that's pretty much how we also just run things here too. What's your favorite anime? So there's this little small known anime in 2009 called K-On! So K-O-N exclamation point. I do like Frieren. I do really, really like Frieren. The modern day anime that I like the most is Frieren, but my number one goated anime of all time is gonna be K-On! From 2009. I don't like the flavor of pumpkin spice that much. I was never a fan of pumpkin spice, and I never really understood the craze behind it, but I don't know. Unk for real. Yeah, I am. I told you I'm like 30 or 40 years old. I'm like 30 or 40 years old, and you don't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Did you know that hippos are invasive in Colombia? Like actually, like hippos, and not just house hippos? I thought Akira, you said not to swear. I mean, I'm trying not to swear. That's true. I just want to talk about the Canadian PSAs like more, because I fucking love those things so much. They're really, really, really fun, and they're really good, but we're all fucking stupid. The one I think about a lot is the other Canadian PSA is don't put it in your mouth. I'm pretty sure if you start singing "Don't you put it in your mouth" in front of a Canadian, they'll understand. At least a millennial. A millennial or a Gen Z might a millennial or Gen Z will definitely know it. Anything older, they might not. Anything younger might not. But millennials and Gen Z's got the coolest PSAs ever. So why are we cooked? We're cooking. This is so. By the way, if you guys don't know, today we're going to be doing the poppin' cooking. This is poppin' cooking. This is just like a candy making thing, and we're going to be making this later today. So. That's after we finish our coffee, though. Well, don't put it in your mouth. Which had to tell you? Yes, I saw that one too. I was really interested in that one too. I never said it was okay to put pee-pee in your mouth. I said consensually it's okay to. You kind of sound Australian, do I? Maybe I'm hanging around Australians too much. The funniest thing, for whatever reason, I always develop crushes on Australians. They're always fleeting. Listen, they're always fleeting. They're always fleeting. So they're like, it's never serious, right? Because you can have a crush on somebody and then be like, okay, I actually don't have a crush on you, right? But like, I would always develop crushes on Australians, and I don't know what it is about Australians, but I always just end up having a crush on like, if you're Australian, like, listen, if you're Australian, it is very likely that I've developed a crush on you and then you've just gotten over it. But like, yeah, I develop crushes actually quite easily, but they don't last very long. They are cute, yeah. Have you guys seen the show H2O, Just Add Water, the mermaid one? I think it might have stemmed from that. I'm thinking about that now. Like, I think maybe, just maybe, my infatuation with Australians might have to do with mermaids. I'm writing this down, taking a huge puff of a cigar, and that's not nar, yeah, nar. No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's their accent is just really charming for me, but I don't know. I love Australians. If you're from Australia, come talk to me and I'll have a crush on you in like 5 minutes. And then 10 minutes later, I'll not have a crush on you anymore. So like, you can be like, hey, a really cute VTuber on YouTube.com had a crush on me for like 5 minutes. So. Don't let him cook. Yeah, don't let me cook. My coffee is not done. I just realized I have a bunch more coffee left. Beans? Who's posting beans? I had an Australian friend. She had such a cute accent, but the rudest words. You know what is also a really, really cute accent in my opinion? The Welsh accent. I don't know what it is about Welsh accents too, but like, I'm just like, I genuinely don't develop crushes with people with Welsh accents, but I really, really love the Welsh accent though. Can you not spam the chat, please and thank you? Please and thank you. Please don't spam the chat. I don't want to ban you because you seem like a really, really nice person. I remember a scary one with work safety about a chef talking about their imminent accident place. I feel like I've seen that one too. Examples? If you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there's a character named Nia in that, and she like, I don't know how Welsh is like very, very, very on the tongue and tip, and sort of like it's almost Irish but like not really. So it's you're speaking like as if you're from Wales, right? Welsh is from Wales, so you're speaking from Wales, and you have a little bit of a up and down, something like this. Sort of like this is a Welsh accent. So if anyone's from Wales, I'm sorry if your accent, if I'm screwing it up very well, but I love your Welsh accent so much, so much. How was that, guys? Did you like that accent? Was it a good Welsh accent? I don't know if you guys even know accents either, but which is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right, a kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers. Yeah. I think that guy is he Irish or Welsh? I don't remember. I think he might be Irish, but hello from Egypt. That's like the second person from Egypt. Yeah, I love, what's his name? Remy? Remy's so fucking funny. Steel is heavier than feathers. Remy the Rat? No, not Remy the Rat from Ratatouille. Is he? Oh, he's Scottish. No, Remy is the guy who, or is it Lemmy? Is it Lemmy or Remy? The guy who says the steel is heavier than feathers. Steel is Lemmy. Sorry, it's not Remy, it's Lemmy. Listen, R and L's are like the same for me. Lemmy. Is it Lemmy? Is it Lemmy or Lemmy or... It better not be Remy, because that'd be a really, really unfortunate name. Hi, welcome in. The French accent? The French accent's really good, too. There's two types of French accents. There's Canadian French, and then there's France French. And the Canadian one's a little bit more guttural, if I could describe it better. Whereas the France French is very, very tip of the tongue. Un petit chou-fleur. Un petit chou-fleur. Call it my little cauliflower. Petit chou-fleur. Les poissons. Les poissons. Les chemises. I'm trying to think of like all the French words. L'école. But then like you get these weird sort of ones. That was France French, by the way. If you want to do like more Canadian French, it's more down here. It's les personnes et les petits. You say what you say. Je n'ai pas les pères en français. But if you were to say like je n'ai pas les pères en français is more like a Canadian French, right? But if you go more in France French, it's more up in the upper part of the palate. So you have a bit more enunciation when you speak in a French accent. Nah. If you guys can also go, that's a major part of the French like vernacular as well. Cooking, yeah, welcome Yen. French. We're talking about accents. Petit fish. Yeah, that was a reference to TF2, by the way. He's got a France French accent, not a Canadian French accent. All right. You're spamming chat a little too much. Sorry, you got. I'm gonna put you in timeout for like 10 minutes, okay? All right. Listen. That laugh was I know my laugh is like a little hyena. I have a little hyena laugh and I love it. I love my own hyena laugh. If you don't love it, then you don't love me, okay? Okay? It's not a hyena laugh? It's fine. No, I have a great laugh. I love my laugh. I love me. La paraplume. 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 What's butterfly? Papillon. Oh, papillon. Papillon and paraplume. Baby Unk. Am I baby and Unk at the same time? Hermes. Wait, Hermes. Wait. Like Hermes from like Futurama? That's another. I don't think I could be able to do a Jamaican accent. I don't think I could do it at all. I feel like, without being offensive, I feel like Hermione, Harry Potter. Yeah, so I have a couple of like British friends, so I feel like I can do a fairly decent British accent. So I don't know if you guys have heard me do this before, but I have something called like trigger words for accents. And what that is that if I want to get into a particular accent fluidly, I have to repeat a word over and over again. For example, if I want to do a Canadian accent, I do truck and yard. I do truck and yard. Truck, yard. I was taking a rip out back in the yard with my truck. My truck got stuck in the mud, and I got fucking ripped, or fucking ripping it, man. Fucking no anywhere. Yeah, I also use the word fucking, because fucking, for whatever fucking reason, Canadians will always swear like a sailor, like a fucking sailor. We swear like a fucking sailor. Yeah, every single Canadian that I know swears like a fucking sailor. Driving down the fucking freeway down at 100 kilometers an hour. Just fucking ripping her down the highway. Yeah, just say fucking ripping down the highway. Fucking ripping down the highway at 100 kilometers an hour is going 120. Yeah, and so, yeah. fucking truck and yard are the words I use to go into Canadian accents, which is funny because I'm from Canada, but like I don't have a Canadian accent, like a heavy one, I guess. When I moved to America for the first time, they're like, yeah, you definitely have a Canadian accent. Like I don't hear it at all. Fucking ripping it down the highway. Yeah, just fucking ripping it down the highway. I don't know any Canadian. Okay, so that particular Canadian accent is like the Prairie Land accent. It's the one that's made fun of the most. It's the one that's like made fun of the most. It's the stereotypical. The one that people think about a lot for Canadian accents is the Aboot accent, which is actually an East Coast accent of Canada. So it not every Canadian sounds like, say, Aboot. Yeah, we're going about. We're going out and about. Yeah, we're going out and about. That's driving down. It's a little bit of a mix of a sort of Scottish and like a weird Scottish Welsh sort of accent, because like you're out in the East Coast where the Scots landed, and so you're out and about, and you're just talking a lot like this, because this is where a lot of people from the Maritimes are talking, like a little bit of Ontario as well. So you're speaking a lot like this, out and about. But yeah, the best Canadian accent, honestly, the stupidest Canadian. It's like if you had an American accent, right? Like American accent, you're like, oh hi there, I'm from Chicago, I love the Bears. But all of a sudden, like you can also go down south and you go like, you go down south in Texas, and they're like, and then you start talking like you smooth out everything, smart out. No, the fuck wasn't. I'm trying to do like a Hank Hill, but like not really. I guess I just gotta think of like what's his name, Billy Ray Cyrus. Be like, oh I just gotta, oh yeah, like a little cowboy. You get a little cowboy, and you're driving down. I took my horse out, shoot my shotguns out in the yard, kind of like, you know, I don't know. I can't really do a good Southern accent. I just realized this now. It's 10 a.m. It is 10 a.m. for me. Michigan. Yeah, there's a lot of different English accents. There's like way more. Can you show us the sky? No, I can't. This is like locked in place. Oh, I'm moving it. I can't move it. Yeah. I mean, just look up. Also, there's a roof above my head, so I can't. No, I cannot. Gluten a bend. Gluten a bend? Gluten a bend? Glutes in a bend. I love accents. Accents are so cool. I like how we went from phobias to accents. Does anybody have a phobia of accents? My grandma's very heavily Southern. Heavily Southern? Yeah. Oh, what's that? Southern Belle? Like a Southern Belle? How do you do a Southern Belle accent? Mighty fine job there, John Marston. Yeah, there's also like Valley Girl, there's Californian, where like you kind of like end everything like kind of like this, and like you kind of just talk in like a way that's like matter of fact but not. Come with me, come try the new drink at Starbucks with me. It is so good. The whipped cream on top was just a cherry on top of the entire thing. You can find this drink over at Cinnamon Sweet Cafe over on California Street. I don't think I can do any other ethnic accents in fear of sounding racist. A lot of accents is just there's just the natural vernacular, the natural like speech patterns of the language, the original language. So like, I've lived in. I feel like I can do Japan safely because I've lived in Japan for quite a while. But for Japan, I don't know if you guys know this about the language, but it's very, it is consonant vowel of how things like katakana, hiragana, Tokyo, sort of thing, right? So like, whenever I do this, I have to go into like my lower larynx part. So I go like, 今日の天気は、いいですね. So like, but when you switch over from Japanese to English, right, that sort of a, I, u, e, o sort of pattern carries over. So it's something like, where do you live? Where do you live? I live in Tokyo. What's your favorite game? My favorite game is Zelda. That's it, yeah. So I had a lot of coworkers, you know, all my coworkers were Japanese when I lived in Japan. But yeah, I would, you know, these are the types of language, like this is the type of language I would hear them say, or like, you know, their accent would be to me whenever they're speaking to me, because like that's how their language kind of works. So, お茶ください。お茶ください。お茶持ってないよ。ですけど、コーヒー持っている。コーヒーがいかがですか? Akira had a job? I have a job now! I have a job now! I'm not unemployed! The funny thing is though, I was kind of like nervous about being self-employed. So I'm not only just self-employed, by the way. I do have a job outside of this, by the way. So I was nervous about being self-employed for a little bit. But I looked on my Facebook, and yes, I still have a Facebook. I logged into my Facebook after so many years because I don't use it, and I checked up on a bunch of people who I used to talk to. A lot of them are self-employed. I was like, oh god, I'm not the only one. The job market does suck. The job market does suck. I'm not the only self-employed person. You know, whenever it says like, man, you are so unemployed, like you go, self-employed. Yeah, I do know my parents are not really keen on the fact that I don't have a really, really good income. They prefer I be making like $50 an hour plus benefits, but I don't. Because what I'm doing is I'm pursuing passion, and whether or not they like that, I feel like I've lived a lot of my life trying to appease them. So I was finally deciding now that I should pursue my passions. And the thing that kind of like made me go like, hey, maybe I should kind of pursue my passions now, is because I was never given the opportunity. I was never encouraged to pursue passion. I was always encouraged to pursue money. And I think that's I think a lot of Asian Americans would kind of like understand this. But when you grow up Asian American, a lot of families, a lot of parents are like, oh, don't do the thing that makes you a lot of money. So that's, you know, that's something that has always kind of bothered me. And the thing is that it's not like I was doomed to fail in it, because in high school and in even middle school, I got the lead part for the play twice. So once in middle school, once in high school, and I was so good in middle school, they're like, your acting is really good, Akira. You know what? We can't have you play the main character twice, so how about you play the supporting character that's like the mentor to the main character? And you're like, well, I guess I will. So like, I was really, really good in acting. I'm a really, really good actor. I've got a lot of singing skills as well. So like, I've got a lot of like music under my belt as well. So like, I am not like a complete loser when it comes to like the arts music, theater, all that stuff. I have a lot of talent in that. I've always had that. But my parents were always like, I don't know, acting doesn't get you a lot of money. You're gonna fail as an actor. Oh, a musician, you're gonna fail as a musician. They didn't really say that directly, right? They didn't say like, oh, you're gonna fail, but they're more like, it's not really a secure job. You know, are you sure you can make money off of that? You know, and so I was always kind of pressured to go towards the money. And now, and that affected my college decision. That affected my college decision because I went, instead of pursuing music or pursuing acting, I ended up pursuing audio engineering, which was my compromise for them. My compromise for them was I'll go into audio engineering. It is a bachelor's of science degree, and I work with technology, and I'm able to work with music at the same time. Turns out that job market fucking sucks. So, it is a very, very it's a nepo-driven market. Nepo-driven job market. And so, you need to have connections. I don't have connections, and I didn't get a job, obviously, in that area. So now I have a degree that I'm kind of sitting on. I'm not really sitting on it. I'm using it. I'm using it. But now I'm like, you know, because I wasn't pursuing the thing I wanted to, really. Now I'm in this like sort of weird. I'm not quite where they want me to be. I'm not where I quite want to be. So that's sort of, you know, I'm in a weird position right now when it comes to my goals and stuff like that. You have connections every stream though. Boo. Yeah. Listen, I'm not ideal in my positioning in the world right now in terms of job and money. But now in my age, I feel like I should stop listening to what they're suggesting and start listening to myself and what I'm able to do, because they never encouraged me to chase my dreams, even though I showed promise, even though I showed them that I could do it. They never really pushed me to be creative. They always pushed me to make money. And so now this is the time, I think, now more than ever. And if I fail here, I fail. If I fail here, I'm failing hard as hell. So, yeah. Guys, listen, if I fail here, in the next few years, I'm probably going to be working a hard labor job. It's something I don't want. And it's something I'm going to work towards not happening. So the fact that if you guys are here and you guys are listening to me, I know I'm not really reading chat right now. I am reading chat. I'm just not responding to it right now. If you guys are here watching me and supporting me and encouraging me, that already gives me enough energy to keep doing what I'm doing and push even further and push myself and, you know, really, really make an experience for you guys, make an experience for other people, sharing my knowledge, sharing these experiences with you guys. So, yeah, that's my little rant about pursuing your dreams. At least my story about pursuing your dreams. So, I don't know if that was really... I don't know if that was boring or if that was encouraging or like inspirational or whatever, but now more than ever, I really want to be at least there for you guys more than anything. Not just for you, but for me as well, for everybody. I'll go back and read some of this stuff here. No, I don't play Roblox. No, I don't have Yaoi hands. This thing is called Yaoi hands though. Please watch Kaon. Good luck with your game that you're going to be playing. I don't play Minecraft often, but I do play it. I have Minecraft knowledge. I do like chai tea. It's one of my favorite teas. I'm not into BL. I don't use Instagram. Hi, welcome back, Godzilla. Good to see you again. Good luck on Cuphead. Why is it 3 a.m. for you? I've beaten Cuphead. Yeah, I've beaten Cuphead. I'm pretty good at Cuphead. I'm good at challenging games. Maybe I should play Cuphead again. I think I beat the whole game in about 5 hours. So yeah, I beat it all in one stream. I beat Cuphead in a stream, and I think it took me 5 hours. So first try, by the way. So yeah, what's up? I just had a little bit of a rant, so I apologize, guys. But yeah, it was enlightening because the expectation of what I was good at was not because they're supporting the interest, but the potential of money coming from it. So me too, I realized that, yeah. It's hard to kind of reason with your parents on what you're capable of, because you know what you're capable of. You know what you can push to become better at. My parents are trying to get me married. My parents are trying to get me to like get a girlfriend and get married and have kids. And I'm like, I don't really want that. At least not right now. So yeah. You know, your parents can want all the things they want for you, what they think is best for you, but you yourself, you will know what's best for you. I think finally Mama Dolce is finally telling me that with her own words. She never explicitly said it. But I think now more than ever, I think she's like, yeah, I think you're able to do. I think you know what you're doing now. And I think I do too. So life is better without kids? I wouldn't say so. I love my niece. My niece is fucking funny as hell. My niece is hilarious. So, we wouldn't have a future without kids. Like, kids are going to run the world in the future in like 20, 30 years. Maybe like more like 40, 50, but yeah, I love kids. I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. No, kids are great. Kids have great potential, guys, and that's what I believe. With kids, they just need to be raised correctly, really. Yeah, I don't like it when kids are disrespectful and rude and destructive. Kids will be destructive, but like intentionally destructive, So, when I hear somebody's like, I hate kids, I never want to, like, I hate kids. I don't want to talk to kids. Kids shouldn't be here. I have to deal with kids. And the thing is like, well, you were a kid once. You were a kid once. And could you imagine if like the adults in your life were constantly shaming you for being a kid? Because I can imagine that. If like, and that it forces people to want to grow up. And the thing that actually really sucks about living is growing up. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sucks to grow up. So if you're saying like, oh, I hate kids or whatever, I think you're the problem. I think that you wish that you were a kid and that you had the expectations that kids would be more like you. So, yeah. I don't know. That's a really, really hot take, by the way. I'm a babysitter. Yeah. Yeah. No, like I think that people who don't like kids or like villainize kids and treat kids like shit are terrible people. Because just because they don't know as much as you, just because they haven't adjusted to the world as you have, does not mean that they are not able to. Kids are cute. Yeah, they're cute too. I think so I have a niece, right? I've told you this before. I've told this many times. Obviously I'm Asian. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know. I look white, right? I'm Asian though. But one of the things that my niece did that was really, really unsettling was she pulled back her eyes and said, look, I'm Chinese. And one, I'm not Chinese. I'll let you guys know now. I'm not Chinese. We're not Chinese. My family isn't Chinese. That was like, where the heck did that come from? So, yeah. I'm pale because I don't leave the house. Honestly, I'm really, really pale because I don't leave the house. But I don't I don't like the fact that she did that, and she definitely did not learn that from her mom. She did not learn that from her dad. I don't know where she learned that from, but that was not okay. So, yeah, you gotta just raise your kids right, you know. And from what I assume, I think she learned it from one of the kids at daycare, and maybe one of the, I don't know where those kids learned that either, because like we're in the big 2026. Who in their rightful mind is pulling back their eyes and saying, "Look, I'm Chinese," or like, you know, making Chinese jokes? Depends on the parents. Yeah, I don't know where she learned that from, but like that was a thing that happened, and that is a behavior that we quickly corrected. I say we, but like my sister quickly corrected that behavior. So yeah, I know. I think it's really weird that people are making Chinese jokes in 2026, because we have reached a point where the representation of Asian people are not just majorly like Chinese. We have so many different like Asian cultures in America and in Canada, like all over the world. There's so much Asian representation that's not Chinese now, that if people default to Chinese, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? One of the kids I was babysitting did that too. What the fuck? Where are they learning this from? Where are they learning this from? Who are they learning this from? It's also weird because she's also Asian, is she not? Yeah, she is Asian. Like, the thing is that we're not Chinese. My family isn't from China. So, you know, the fact that she specifically pulls back her eyes and says, "I'm China," we're like, one, where did you learn that? You know? I thought Indian was a Western. I mean, to be fair, if you want to talk about Indian, right? So obviously Indians are from India, right? But when Columbus landed in North America, he thought he landed in India. And so he called the Native Americans Indians. And so therefore, if you're thinking about India Indians and then North American Indians, which is technically incorrect, but some Native Americans prefer Indians. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. But like, yeah, it's a weird thing. So you can think that you're not wrong for thinking that Indian would be Western, but like it's not completely wrong, but also it is wrong. It's difficult. We can talk about racism all we want here. It's a really good topic to talk about, and it's very important to talk about racism, and how racism bad. Racism bad. I thought Indian was Africa. I mean, if you don't know geology, it's fine. You know, if you don't know about your geography. If you don't know your geography, I understand. It's all about learning, guys. It's all about learning. Yeah. Do not confuse ignorance with incompetence. It's how I always say. Just because, like, oh, I thought you were from Africa. I was like, I'm from India. Isn't that in Africa? No, India is not in Africa. So. Yeah. Your name is Akira, like the anime. Unfortunately, no. Akira is like as in my name, Akira. Akira is a name, so. It's like, you know, when we have a song that's named after a white woman's name. They're like, oh, you're Sharona. Like the song, My Sharona. You're Canadian? I thought you were a lesbian. Taylor Swift. Hi, Ape Taro, welcome in. Good to see ya. If I have a kid, I'm teaching her how to act possessed and tell her to chase kids on all fours. I like your parenting. Keep that up. Do you have any favorite shows? I do. I don't know what they are, though. I like Free Rent a lot. Sharona is probably a bad example. Sharona was probably like a really bad example, but you know, that was the example that came up to. Billie Jean, I guess. Billie Jean's not my love. She's just a girl that said I am the one. What's your MBTI? INFP, baby. I do like furries. Furries are cool. I love furries. Furries are like the precursor to VTubers. I don't know if people like think about this, but furries are like the precursors to VTubers, because if you think about it, they spend thousands of dollars on a costume. VTubers spend thousands of dollars on a model. They role play. We role play. Sometimes they do weird stuff. Sometimes we do weird stuff. Real tubers. I mean, yeah, they're really the precursors to VTubers. Everyone says like, oh, keys in the eye. No. The real precursor to VTuber. If you like go down the line, like, you know, like a evolution line, like the Homo erectus into humans, right? If you go Homo erectus into humans, now you go furries into VTubers. So that's it. Any tips for Cuphead? Take it slow. Take it slow. Learn. Adjust. That's it. All right, do you guys want to do some puzzles? I think it's time for puzzles, guys. So let me adjust into puzzle mode. We're going to adjust into puzzle mode here. We're going to do some Wordle. We're going to do some our favorite puzzle games. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I also didn't have any of the usual stuff here. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, you can totally watch on Twitch, but if you watch on YouTube, you can help me get monetization. Because I'm only making watch hours via streams right now, and not through videos like normal people are. So let me just quickly link that for you guys. Consider watching YouTube, or just mute the stream, mute the tab, and set the resolution to 144p. Redeems disabled. Cameron Isling on the first, yeah. No, a lot of people just don't check the first for some reason. Do you like dogs? Do you like? Are you aware? I don't know what it is. I don't know where I picked that up from, guys. But oh, I forgot to enable the I think I forgot to enable the token again on YouTube. That's the thing I forgot to do. I wonder if I can do that right now. Token enabled. That's so much easier than enabling the YouTube token. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna do some Wordle. We're gonna do some what else do we do? Other stuff. Doggy. Okay, what kind of music do you guys want to listen to? Peter, the horse is here. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yeah, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this one. Yeehaw! Or maybe no. What's the URA finale? URA finale. URA finale theme. No one has an extended version of these songs. That's crazy. What do you mean there's no extended versions? Man. Oh, man. Okay. I think we're ready. Man, this throws me back. This takes me back. Uma Musume. Uma Musume. Okay, we're gonna start off with a fan submitted Wordle. Hey guys, did you know that you could join my Discord and submit a Wordle for me to solve? Yes, that's right. You too could join the Discord, !Discord, and you can join and send me a Wordle for me to solve, and be a little dickbag about it. So this one's by Kai or Bray. Was 7? Is that 7? Ha. Draught? I think this is a good one. What do you guys think? I think a draught is a good one. Okay, RHT. My initial thought is to try THR, like thrives. Yeah, let's go with thrives. I don't think it's gonna be that because it's S. Okay, so we got S to work with now, and then we have an E. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate it though. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's gonna be SH then. Okay, we haven't used the A yet, so it could be SHA. SH, okay, maybe? We don't know if there's another E though. The T also has to go somewhere. I want to do like shredded or something, but like it's not SHR at all. We're doing pretty good. We're trying to solve a fan submitted Wordle today by Kai. I want to say it's SH though. Charset. The T doesn't belong there. Where does the T belong? Somewhere in the middle. Because of how this is laid out, Chasty. Because of how it's laid out, I want to believe it starts with an SH or a CH. I mean, it's not gonna be a TH. It could be WH. Whatevs. I don't know. It's not gonna be a shitter because there's no I. This is my wit training, by the way. No, it can't be shitter. There's no I. Chartes. It's got to be CH, right? It's got to be CH or SH. I'm gonna see it. SH. You know, I'm not sure. Shart. Charlotte. Okay, bish. No, because that doesn't take any names. That's right. It's not gonna be Thresh. It's not gonna be Lobotomy. It's way too much. Bomboclats? I don't think it's gonna be Bomboclat. Bombo. It doesn't even use all the letters. Try sets. It could end in EY. Threshes. It's not going to start with a T. Chariot. There's no S in chariot. The E position's weird. So it's going to end in like a ET maybe? ER? It could be ending in ER actually. Charter. Charter. Does that work? There's no S. Chester. Shatter. That would work. Shatter would work. I'm amazing! Boom. Shatter. Crazy. The hint was, by the way, I don't feel like it today. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's try the actual Wordle. Okay, today's Wordle is... Let's try Blast. We're gonna try Blast today. L, okay. How do I want to? Where do I want to place this L? I want to do broil. Maybe try an L. I want to maybe start with an L or end with the L. I want to say it's gonna end with the L. A lot of the times it's gonna end with the L, I think. I wanted to do polar, but A is taken. Molar, A is already taken. I'm sticking the L in the middle for some reason. Drill. So if we do drill, we can easily pinpoint where the L is going to be. Okay, there's one L and it's right there. So it's, my assumption is going to end in LE. Ample, whittle, Moggle? Is Moggle a word? Could be an LY as well. We could do Foley. We'll do Foley here. Oh, that's right. It has to be. Oh, that's right. LE. Ends in LE. My brain says ample. A doesn't exist. OLE maybe? OLE. I feel like it has to be a combined, something like this. Is it chili? Chole? Chele. Peely. I don't think so. Yeah, there's one E. Okay, there's a Y. That's actually... The Y being there helps a lot. I mean, the fact that Y is in there, but not at the end. I'm looking at something like this. Yule? Yule? There's no double L. Yule. I'm poking around here. That could be a thing. YLE? I don't think so, though. Unless it's like this. Okay. Cycle. It's cycle. How did you guys do? I'm sorry, Lado's eating spaghetti. It's good. No. If you had the choice between me and spaghetti, pick spaghetti. Cloud clone. Yeah, you guys are glitch. I thought it was Yodel. Yeah, it was pretty good. Also took 5 guesses. Yeah, that was not an easy one. The Y made things difficult. If it doesn't end in Y, there's only a few words that have a Y somewhere in the middle or the beginning. So, no, you did good. You did all right. You did all right. Okay, let's go to the menu now. Miniature. Word after Lily or launch. Pad. Criticism that makes total sense. That criticism makes total sense. Apology after a 1, 4 down. 1 down and 4 down. Pad. Tie. Pad tie. I don't know. 2 in a double play. Outs. Sneaky. Sly. 4 down. Spilling wine on the carpet or bringing uninvited guests. Party. Maybe? That doesn't sound right. Puts on a TV. Puts on a TV. Airs. Like a summers in a Mediterranean climate. Damp? Dry. The word's dry. C1 down. I don't think party is right, but maybe it is. Foul? Fair? Maybe? Fair. Yeah, fair. Is it furry or fairy? Sorry. Foul? Sorry. Castaway's call for help was SOS. That was really quick, guys. Do Gardic show? We could do Gardic show. I don't know what that is. I usually don't like fan games on stream because we get bad eggs. The only time I'd probably do it is if there's enough people on the Discord to be able to join, and so I could like moderate that stuff pretty dang easily. It's a game where streamers draw something and we guess on here. Oh, there's something that's like that. It's Drawly I have as well, but I think that's Twitch only. Let's do the other one. Where's this one? Harikiteiko! Okay. List groups, or sorry, create groups of 4. Round, list, mason, bookmark, cookie, lance, bell, way, tip, glove, style, cash, ring, pitch, history, lean. Cookie jar, tip jar, cookie jar, tip jar, mason jar, is cash jar a thing? Way jar, bell jar, lance jar, list jar. I think it might be cash jar. Lean, bookmark. We'll come back to this though. A bell, ring, maybe, I don't know. Bookmark, history, cookies, and cache. These actually are browser stuff, things that you can do. Bookmark, cookie, browser, history, blah blah blah. You know how that is. So that's 1. Ring jar, pitch jar. Yeah, I realized I can look at chat for this one now. Ring, round, bell, and glove. Oh, is that boxing? Gloves, ring. Boxing ring, boxing gloves, boxing bell. What was it? Wait. Round, ring. Round, gloves, and bell. Okay. Pitch. I don't think it's pitch. Pitch jar. Is it pitch jar? Lance. Lance is an interesting one here. Lance a lot. Lean a lot. To give way, to give lean, to give way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe? Boxing style. I have a good idea what blue is. Mason jar, tip jar. It's not jars then. This isn't jars because cookie is this one, so it's not going to be jars. Tip. Mason. Gloves, tip, bell, and ring. I don't know. It's like ways you can move something a little bit. To lean? Wait, was it? Like lean? Huh? Lean, tip. Lean, tip. Is it pitch? Lean, tip, pitch, and way? I'm lagging? Am I? That's not on my end. That's on your end. I'm not dropping any frames or anything. Ring, pitch, ring. To tip, to lean. I like tip and lean though. Round. List. List is an interesting one here. List. Mason. Lean, pitch, style, and maybe way. That sounds about right. Because then we have ring, bell, gloves, and round. That would leave list, mason, lance, and bell. No. What's the last one? Free something. Freeway. Freestyle. Freeway, freestyle. Freeran. Freemason and freeway, freestyle, Freemason, and freelance. Ah, there we go. Okay, so what would be the next one here? Probably the boxing stuff, right? That sounds about right. Okay. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I never agree with this. I never agree with the colors. I never agree with these freaking colors, man. Make it big. Extra? Wait, what? Wait, make it big. Diff. Extra. Pregnant. Pregnant. I'm not helping. Extend. Magnify. Grand. Nope. Expand. Goal. To wrangle. Danger? I don't think no, that wouldn't work. Large. Enlarge. And then what's this last one? Tail fin. Finger? It does start with an F. Fine. Fin. Inflate. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. Inflate. Thank you. 2 minutes, guys. Yay! Now let's do the clue list. You guys love the clue list. Every single one of you love. Expand. Oops, expand. Maybe try shrink. Doctor. Ship. Wood. Gerot. Drink. Create. Crate. Cloudy. Man, we're not getting anywhere close. Let's try like Halloween. No. Rock. We can go rock. Metal usually goes well. Okay, metal doesn't really work here. Tree. Okay, there we go. Tree. Let's try plant. Soil. Sturdy. Tall. Bark. Sandy. Sponge. Grow. Oops. Grow. Seed. Leaf. Branch. Bank. Beaver. Lego. Animal. Crossing. New. Horizon. Living? Okay. Live? Okay, live. Tree. Amoeba. Carbon. Trunk. What else? Existence. 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 Existing. Organism. Oxygen. Plants. I think we got plants, yeah. Rain? Forest? Desert? Dessert. Okay. Ice. Oops, ice. Cream. Sweet. Sugar. Matcha. Dead? Okay, dead dessert. Desert, sorry. Dessert? Dead dessert. Vulture? Sap. I don't think it's gonna be sap, no. Creature. Oasis. No. That's dessert. Cherry. Try cherry. No. Stick. Savannah. Dessert. Wafer. Egg. Bakery. Eat. Leg. Camel. This is dessert, not desert, guys. Dessert, not desert. Candy. Gorge. Spike. Peak. Lick. Chip. Island. Coconut. Sugar. Spice. Oops. Spice. Nice. Power. Sail. Sail? Bush? I don't think it's a bush. Tropical. Dessert. Dessert. Fork. Coffee? Sour. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We really suck at this today. We suck. We suck big time. Suck big heart. This one. Dessert. Fruit? Dinner. Whoa! Feast? Breakfast. Steak. Banquet. Fast. Spread. Supper. Meal. Consume. It's weird how... Wait, eat is all the way down here. What do you mean eat is down here? Soup? Salad? Lunch. Snack? No. Banquet, dinner, celebration? Celebration. What's another word for celebration? Honor? Festival. Celebration. Celebrate. Party? Wedding. Cheer. Birthday? Celebration, wedding, honor, toast? Event. Did feast. Thanksgiving? Celebration. Serve. Human. I don't think it's human. Wedding, celebration, Christmas? Prayer. Supper, last supper. Jesus. Easter, no. Memory? Commemorate. Ritual. Carnival. Moment. Time. Anniversary? Graduation. Retire. Memory. Memories. Life. Something that's like a ritual, a celebration, like a birthday, honor, praise? Occasion. Special. Gala. Gala. Apple. Remember. It's not food. Graduates. Birth. Important. Celebration. Wedding. Oh! Honeymoon? It's like some sort of celebration, right? Some sort of like party? Not a party, is it? We're gonna guess party. Banquet. Gala. Honor. Award? What does cycle have to do with it? Honor award. Commemorate. Success. Shower. Ceremony. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Good job, guys. More or less. Ah! I don't know, guys. Who are these guys? Bunch of anime boys. It's the Tampa Bay Rays versus the anime. It's probably gonna be anime. There's so many people look up anime. Tampa Bay Rays, sure, right? Popular in America, anime, popular all over the world. Stephen A. Smith or the Tampa Bay Rays. This guy looks important. He looks like a historical figure, maybe? Oh, they're the same. Okay. Oh, it's just this guy, for sure. More eyes are on this guy, for sure. Ebola or I want to say Ebola. People are looking up information about Ebola all the time. Just kidding. I thought people would be looking up viruses, but apparently I forgot. People don't look up viruses. They just assume the worst. Whitney Houston. Bruce Willis. Isn't that an actor? The guy in Fifth Element or something? Sixth Element? Fifth Element. Fifth Element. The Strokes or Whitney Houston? Listen. Strokes are cool. Whitney Houston, even cooler. BB No Money? It's gotta be BB No Money. Really? I'm so sorry. BB No Money, if you're seeing this, I believed in you. I'm sorry. I really, really did believe in you. Probably Halloween. These are two really good movies, though. I want to say Halloween. I put my money into the horror genre, and it always fails me. Okay, let's check out the Puzzmo. I like this one a lot. Temporary something. Secretary. Pizza. Bagel. Magic. Wand. Wand shot. Invisible. Ink. Ink blot. Wishing well, actually. Inkwell. Temporary something. 6-7. Temporary tattoo. Tattoo. Temporary tattoo. Tattoo ink. That sounds right. Tattoo. Parlor. Parlor or magic. Parlor. Magic something. Magic ball. Parlor ball. Magic mirror. Parlor mirror. Mirror shot. That sounds about right. What do you guys what do you guys think? I don't know about this last one. This last one, everything else I'm good. Everything else I'm good. I don't know about this last one though. Mirror. Mirror. Magic mirror. Magic parlor mirror. Beer. Magic beer. Beer shot. Parlor beer. I don't know. Something shot. Something shot. Shot. Alcohol. Magic alcohol. Magic. Ring? Ring shot? Parlor ring. That sounds a bit better. Glass. Magic glass. Glass shot? I feel like it's going to be more like mirror. If glass. Ring? Probably ring. Magic ring. Parlor ring. Ring shot. What's a ring shot? Shard? Magic shard? Parlor shard? Okay, I'm gonna go with mirror, and if it's not mirror, it's gonna be ring. It's not ring. Okay, it's not ring and it's not mirror. Glass. No. Magic. Beard? Parlor beard? Magic beard? Beard shot? Slap. Magic slap. Magic wand. Wand? Parlor wand. Wand? Spell. Parlor spell. Spell shot. Contextually, no. Parlor trick. Fucking trick. It's a trick. A parlor trick. Tight. Jeans. Puny. Nope. Huge. Honey. Nines. Yeah. Got it. That one was really quick, guys. That's basically what you said in co-working before. What? Wait, what did I say in street? Wait, what did I say again? Oh, foot lettuce. That's right. I said foot lettuce. Play another. Pusmo Plus. That's all we ever play on Pusmo. There's some good ones here, though. What's next? I don't know. What do we normally do after this? I think we usually just end here. Do you guys want to like move on to cooking? I think we could do the cooking segment like right about now. It's been like about an hour. We usually do about an hour puzzles. That's pretty good. Work our brains a little bit. Yeah. Dial. Oh yeah, let's do the dial. Is it dialed.gg? Yeah. Why does this look weird now? Okay, it's like a khaki brown, right? Khaki brown. Why is it supposed to be like this? Hold on a second. Okay, it is like this. Okay, that's like a magenta purple, like a maroonish purple. Maroonish. I always suck with the saturation, guys. If maybe like this. Oh, it's way more purple. Oh, that's like Barney purple, man. That's Barney purple. That's so bright on the eyes. It's got to be like that. Oh, man. I don't know. My brain turned off there. Like this. It's always darker, man. My eyes see bright. My eyes want to pick bright colors. That's like a... Okayu. Okayu. Mogu Mogu. Okayu. Oh, looks about right. Mogu Mogu. Okayu. Not bad. Hi, welcome in. Okay, last one. That's like slate. It's almost blue. Is it bluish or greenish? Maybe a... Slate. So much darker. God, oh my god. It's so dark. My colors were off completely. They added a sound one though, apparently. Okay, we gotta turn off the okay. I feel like I might be able to do good on this one. Is this like tones? There we go. Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on, wait. I wasn't ready. Hold on, I wasn't ready. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, I see how this works. Okay, I see, okay. I forgot the tone already. I forgot the tone. Oh man. I should be good at this. I should be. Okay, if I make the tone, I'm a lot better. Okay, I like this one. So I should be good at this one. I'm an audio engineer, so like I should be. But man, I fucking suck. Okay, I know how to play now. I know how to play. Okay, I get it. I get it. I should be playing this every single day, by the way. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was good. Oh, hell. Look at that. I feel like the scoring needs to be a little bit different, though. Oh! The easiest way, in my opinion, The easiest way is to start from low and then drag it up. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. Okay, last one. Then we can get to cooking. Oh, 99.99. Oh, 9.93. If it was a pure tone. Oh man. Yeah, if it were pure tones, I'd be much better at this, I think, but yeah. Damn, it's pretty good. Look, I got friggin' 10 on the number 2. It's crazy. Ooh, round up, baby. All right, cool. We're gonna do a little bit of a break. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna go use a little barista room, and then from there we'll just start doing some poppin' cooking. All right. So do words on stream. Words on stream. And this will be for you guys over on shorts, because you guys have a small attention span, and I want to keep you guys around as much as possible. Is it gonna do that thing where it's gonna be like, oh, okay, it's not working? I think it's gonna be that. Bum bum bum. I'm sorry, that was so loud. It's doing that thing again. Bro leaked his email. Yeah, of course I leaked my emails. Those are just actually my YouTube accounts, by the way. All my YouTube accounts that I have. There's nothing sensitive there. Yeah, I don't know why it's screwing up here. Wow. Okay. Well, give me a second here. Give me a second here. I'm gonna see if I can get this working again. Yeah, the only email that's leaked there is my the only thing that's leaked there is my business email. So it's not it's not working. It's not letting me go in. It's not letting me in. I don't know. For some reason, whatever update they pushed on words on stream, it's not really working anymore. So that's weird. Give me a second here. We'll try it one more time. Words on stream. Oops, that's not the one. Thank you. I like the design of your words to flatter me. Yeah, I can't seem to get this working. All right. It looks like you guys are just gonna be sitting here for a little bit. So you guys are gonna have to deal with that alone in silence. Not actually in silence. I don't know. What do you guys want to listen to before we head on out? Bum bum bum, psh, bam bam. Cheerful Nintendo music to make you happy. How about that, guys? You guys want to be happy, right? You guys want to be joyous. I'm scared of what the stream name implies. It means that I'm insane. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Don't you go anywhere. I'm going to go take a drink of some water. I'm gonna go use the little barista room, and you guys just enjoy this little picture of Yoshi on the screen, okay? Okay, hey guys, have fun. I was thinking, what if I just put on some of my VODs during the VRB? Would that work? Would that be normal? Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna go do a quick little setup now. Who's eating bugs? Who's eating bugs? Show us your real face. Show me your real personality. You guys want to be happy, right? Yeah, you guys want to be happy. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a little setup here. I'm going to be rearranging my setup right now so you guys can have a top-down view instead of a side view. This is from Pokemon, is it not? It is. You know what my favorite thing about people who don't watch VTubers is people assuming that we're all ugly. Whereas there's so many VTubers out there that I'm like, holy fuck, you're hot. Myself included. That's why it was a little late, actually, by the way, guys. I was a little late coming back from the little barista's room because I got stopped by somebody, and they had to like compliment me. They're like, "Oh damn, look at you, you're so hot. Where'd you get those looks from?" Oh, and then I turned to the mirror and said, "Oh, you know. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so beautiful. I know. Thank you." We had a little bit of a back and forth with this person. Doing a little bit of setup here. Sorry for the wait. I think we're good. I'll move this over to the side. I need a new desk mat for sure. There's nothing wrong with my Muna desk mat, but at the same time, I'm like, I wish I had like a better desk mat that was like more interesting to look at. That's not just Muna. Something that's a bit more me, you know? All right, let's get going, guys. Boom, look at that. All right, we got another hand desk thing here going on. All right, today. I love this song, by the way. So today we're doing poppin' cooking, by the way, guys. So this is our whipped cake version, or whipped cake pastry-seer, I guess you would, what this says. Pastry-seer, I guess. Patissier? Patissier? A baker. Let's see what this says here. Milfew? Yeah, soft cream or ice cream. Well, wow, the lights. What does this say here? Tart cake. We have strawberry and vanilla flavor. So I'm ready for this. I have the water ready. My water is ready. Let's see what we'll be making here. So we're gonna be making the ice cream, the whipped ice cream. It looks like a tart cake, and then whatever the mu file is. I've never actually had one of these before. I actually don't know what these are. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay. Without further ado, I think I should just get started. Yeah, just crack this thing open. How do I open this thing? Love these things. All right. Okay, we need some scissors. I think I have some scissors over here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I took my scissors back. I think I took my scissors back up. Okay. Give me a second while I look for scissors. Scissors, scissors. Do I have scissors? Sorry. Okay, sorry, I was a little late, but that's okay because I had to get scissors. I had to get scissors. And you know what they say, don't run with scissors. So I had to not run with the scissors. Okay. I got these from my kitchen. These are kitchen shears. Okay, give me a second here while I cut this open. Ah. All right. I'm so nervous, guys. What if I screw up? What if I screw up? Oh, sorry, I'm locked in, as they say. I don't know what it is about that saying. I just really like it. As they say. For some reason, as they say. Okay, we got our powders. Oh, look at this. Look, we got wafer. It comes with wafers. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out now too. Oh! Where is this from again? Oh, Animal Crossing New Leaf. Love that game. Okay. We're gonna quickly cut the top off here as well, where it has all the instructions. Okay. So we got the instructions here. We have our plate. I think we are ready to go, guys. The paddle. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut these two. Yeah, I have to cut these too, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna quickly do that. We got ice cream cones! These are so cool. I love these things. And then we have a wafer as well. I'm gonna make sure they don't break those. Okay, so how... So I only cut off this bottom part here. I say bottom part, but... Welcome! And then this part here. Ah! Okay. We have all the tools we need. Okay, next. We put the cones in here. Damn, those are some ice cream cones for sure. Look at that. Damn, look at that. Okay. Then, don't want to do that. Let's see, what else do we do? Then we break the wafers into threes using our measuring tool here. Measuring tool. Okay. Check out the picture I sent you on Discord. I will. Don't worry. I'm currently streaming. I'm sorry, I can't check everything right away. Okay, so then we're just gonna break this into thirds. Where'd my paddle go? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Okay, that broke off pretty solidly, actually. Oh, I don't want to get crumbs everywhere is the thing. Okay, so we have our 3 squares. Awesome. Okay. Next. It's partially obscured by the price tag. Give me just a second here. Oh my god. I think it's this pouch. I think it's this pouch and this pouch I need. I can't see it because it's kind of partially blocked. But I think I need it here. So blue goes into here, and I think it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's go! Do I need scissors to open this? I think I need, yeah, I need scissors. Okay, I need scissors. Okay. These kind of remind me of like the ramen packets. You know, the ramen powder, the ramen dust powder. All right. How much water was I supposed to add? Hold on. Oh, this thing. Oh, this thing's my little water measurer. Okay. Is it the whole thing? Wait. I think it's the whole thing. Thank you. This is my hands. My gross, veiny hands that the nurses love at the blood drive. Yeah, I think it's just one of these things. Okay, we're gonna dump this other powder in next here too. I know that when I eat these, I'm gonna have another sugar rush because it happens every single time I do this. Out of the 2 times I've done this, I've gotten a sugar rush. And one of the times I drank too much Dr. Pepper. And I probably got sugar poisoning. That's a thing that can happen, right? I think not having veins would be worrying. So, yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. I think I'd prefer to have veins than to not have veins. Unless I'm a vampire, then that'd be kind of cool. Music's kind of loud. I feel like sugar poisoning could be a thing. I think it's the whole thing. I think it's the whole thing, right? Like this here. You see that? I think it's the whole thing, right? I just fill it up. Oh, my hands. I'm shaking. Stop shaking. Okay. Oh, why is my hand so shaky all of a sudden? Did you see that? Like, I'm shaking like a motherfucker. Okay, cool. I think that was it. Yeah, okay. So let's mix this up now. It's gonna look like ice cream, I think. Like whip. Sugar poisoning. It's like, you know, alcohol poisoning, but with sugar. Diabetes counts as sugar poisoning. Okay, that's good to know, actually. I'll try not to die of sugar poisoning, aka diabetes. It's already looking like ice cream. That's kind of cool. Everyone loves a good Kirby. Alcohol poisoning follows a very different structure than just being drunk. That's fair. But you can die by die by too much sugar, and you can die by too much alcohol. Too much of anything can kill you, actually, I think. So that's something. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's tasty. Ooh, that's real good. Well, that tasted, like, way too good. Isn't it about the level in the blood? I don't know. Is that what it is? Because like blood sugar is a thing, right? And then there's blood alcohol content. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Okay. This is the song that plays in my head whenever I walk to anywhere. I've always wanted to try this. If you go to like any sort of like Asian food market, they tend to have these, so. At least pretty much every Asian food market I've been to has these. Hold on a second. What if I got like a different light going? Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab some more lighting so it's a bit brighter. Hi, welcome in. Welcome back, I should say, actually. Sorry, I'm just setting up some lights, some extra lights here. This is so difficult. There we go. I think that should be okay. All right. Oh, I have an issue here. I don't have a USB. Hold on a second. USB. I need a USB. All right, let's see how this works. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. What does this look like? Does that look alright? It kind of looks artificial now. I don't think I like that. How about this? Does this work? I think that's much better. Just kidding, it fell. Okay. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, I was propping it up to something that was like not supposed to be propped up on. So there you go. All right, so we're back. We're actually back. Okay. Now we need to open this thing. Okay. Huh? Oh, interesting. So you like fill it with both. Okay, you fill this thing with both. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Fold this inside out. I feel like a real patissier, guys. I'm a real patissier. Oh, that tastes good. I'm ready to have a sugar rush. I don't know why I'm so shaky all of a sudden. You guys see it in my bones. My bones are rattling. Rattle me bones. Okay. Oh, frickin', there we go. This is actually very, very difficult, guys. Ugh. Especially with one hand, or like two hands. Like I need like 5 hands for this. Oh, if only I had a niece here to help me with it. And then I could bond with them as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That looks cool. Okay. Both are in. Now we squeeze to the bottom. And then we tie it up. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem right now because there's already a pocket of air right there. Okay, so we're just gonna leave this as is for now. It says to tie it up, but I don't think I can tie it up right now. Wait, what? Oh, it says to fold this up here, like this. Okay. Okay, so we're exactly where we need to be right now. Look at that! Oh god, look at that! Look, it looks like a real-ass pastry bag. Okay. Cool. Alright. There's that. Now it says to fill this thing with water and put the chocolate bag in? That's too much. That's too much water. Okay, I think that's enough. So there we go. We got some water in there. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure it says to... Yeah, it says to chocolate powder this bitch. pretty sure it says to chocolate powder this bitch. Does that say to stir? And it says to stir. Okay. Cooking is so fun. Cooking is so fun. Now it's time to take a look and see what we have done. Yay! It's ready! It's not ready at all. 作りましょう。作りましょう。さてさて何かできるかな。さてさて何かできるかな。Alright. Now, next we fill these up with we're gonna fill these cones with some ice cream. Not to be confused with ass cream. Huh? Okay. Oh no! Oh, that looks terrible! Oh, it looks terrible. It looks cool from the top. Trust me, it looks terrible from the side. That one's not so bad, actually. Okay. So then we need to fill this up, it looks like? Yeah, we gotta fill this thing. And then... Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my hands are all sticky! Okay. That doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty good, actually. This is a little... There we go. Ah, okay. And now... Right here. Alright. That looks good. And it looks like I just like turn these into like these things. There you go. And stack them on top. Okay, boom. Okay, I didn't want to put any... Oh, there we go. Any sugar onto this desk mat. I'm gonna have to wash it thoroughly. Okay, All right. Now that that's done, do I drizzle? Is that what's happening here? Do I have to drizzle? Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to drizzle this. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Sweats nervously. Just put a little bit more on there. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna eat the rest of this, by the way. I'm just gonna suck it from the bag. That's good. I definitely need to wash my hands, though. Okay. So. Tart cake and Mewfu. Okay. Like that. And then we have the sprinkles, guys. We have sprinkles! Oh, man. Everything's getting all sticky. I'm gonna have to clean this freaking desk pretty dang good. Okay. Ba-da-bam. Huh? Oh, did I just get chocolate? Oh, no, okay, I'm good. I was like, did I get chocolate on the desk mat? I think I'm fine. Now, does the Mewfu need chocolate? No. This song reminds me of childhood. Even though I didn't play this game in childhood, it reminds me of childhood. Okay. I'll definitely do some... I mean, I clean this desk, like, every week because I screw it up all the time. Sprinkles! Baby! Yeah, sprinkles! Okay, what are we doing with this thing? We'll just sprinkle some on here. Look at that! Look at that! Okay, okay. And boom! I think we're done. That one actually took a lot less time than last time. At least maybe I'm just thinking it did. But here we go. My cones are a little screwed up. You guys see that? Oh god. It's like... what I like about this one is that it's not really a jelly. It's like a cream. So... The other ones I made before are like... Oh god, it's falling apart. The ones I made before are like jelly. These ones are just like whipped. So let's take a bite. Let's take a taste test. It's dripping everywhere. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. When you guys eat ice cream, do you like shove the cream into the cone? Because I do. Yummy. Then you get a cone that looks like this, right? And then you start eating around the sides, and then you start eating the ice cream again. So then you have something that looks like this, and then you go... Like this, right? It's normal. Like, everyone eats it this way, right? God, it really is like eating an ice cream cone, though. Yeah, waffle bowls are really good. You can definitely eat these in like one bite. But there's something satisfying about pretending to be like a little muncher, you know? Honestly, that was really good. This one's like melting. You see that? It's like melting. Yeah. Waffle. That's what it's called? Waffle? Waffle. This just makes me want like real ice cream. It's got flavors of chocolate, vanilla, and ice cream. My taste buds are on fire. Did you take a picture? Oh shit, I didn't. I got so excited on eating it, I just started eating it. I just want ice cream. I could do it. Huh. I could do a good impression of Mr. Tenna. What does even Antenna even sound like? Boom, that's pretty cool. Yeah? Yeah? Bum 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 bum. Oh my god! It's like spilling everywhere. Oh! It is really freaking good, by the way. It's TV time! Is that the one? This thing looks like messed up. Not bad. Oh, that doesn't taste... Okay. That's really hard to eat. It's everywhere! Yeah, that just turned into nothing. There we go. That was it. Honestly, this one wasn't as fun as the other ones. I think I liked, which one did I do? I did the ramen one. I think I liked the ramen one the best so far. And then I did ramen, and then what was the other one? Sushi. Yeah, I think I liked the ramen one the best so far. That was the most fun to make and to eat. This one was a little lackluster, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because most of the instructions was like, fill the pastry bag and then fill the stuff with it, and then like it's fine. Really, it's fine. But it was like, you know, all of it was kind of made the same way. So, yeah. If I were to rate this out of 10, not super involved. Yeah, it wasn't. You make the cream, you put the cream in the bag, and then you shove the cream into the whatevers, like the waffle cones and stuff like that. So if I were to rate it out of 10, this one would be like a 5, honestly. It wasn't amazing, but you know, the flavors were good, and it's kind of cute looking. If this was like a model kit, I think I would like it better, but it's not a model kit. If I were to rate the other ones, the sushi one was probably like a 7, and the ramen was probably like an 8 or a 9. But yeah, this one is a little lackluster. I would not recommend this one. It looks cute. It looks really cute though. But as a recommendation to like do and make stuff with, not satisfying. Honestly, not very satisfying. So yeah. Also, this has like a little stand for these things. These things have a little fucking plastic thing. So, also a little misleading. Also, there's no like tray tables or anything. So, yeah. Well, there we go. If we ever do another one, this one looks so much better. We're not gonna do this one today, but this one looks a lot more fun to make. We got bananas, we got corn, we got shaved ice, and candy apples. So we got 4 whole different things to make here. So this one looks a lot better. Boom. Tanoshi omatsuri yasan. Yeah. So, I don't know when we're going to do this one, but whenever we do, this one looks a lot better. Whoa, money! You could pretend to be a little, like, you know, a shopkeeper and be like, oh, 100 yen, please. Okay. Cool. A miniverse stream? What's miniverse? Oh, wait, yeah, those? Yeah, maybe. I was actually thinking about doing a miniature cafe thing. That was one of the things I was looking at, but I can't seem to find a good one, so. If we ever do, that's probably going to be like a miniature cafe, like figure set, not figure set, but you know, like a model kit, I guess. So that's something that we could do, and that I'm looking forward to. Wait, hold on a second. Are these? Oh, these have ratings on it. Hold on a second. Are these difficulty rated? Muzukashi sa 3 stars. Okay, so this one's a level 3 difficulty. Mizu dake de dekiru. So just add water, pretty much. Just add water. This one's a level 4 difficulty. Honestly, the most of the difficulty on this one came from shoving the cream into the bags. So, yeah. All right. Cool. You guys wanna call it a day? I think we're good. I think we're done here, guys. Hi, welcome in. Sorry, you're a little late. We're just ending here. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta clean my desk again. It's all powdery. My desk is all powdery. I'm just gonna do some initial cleaning right now while you guys can't see. It was fun though. I like spending time with you guys. Whether or not you guys like spending time with me, I at least appreciate you guys. So, thank you guys for being here. Oh my god, my sprinkles are going everywhere. Oh, my colon! My colonized. We turn everyone's chat into a colon. What does the colon do? The colon is your large intestine, isn't it? It's the large intestine. Grandma will love spending time with you. Aw, thanks, Sunny Boy. Thank you, Shiny Boy. Punctuation or organ? The organ. I mean, the colon is a thing that usually starts a list. That's how I usually think about it. Yeah. The colon goes kaboom. That's like when you have like diarrhea or something, right? I stole that joke from Lago Bun. Lago Bun, if you hear I stole that from you. Yeah. I think we're gonna maybe go for about maybe 10 minutes here, and then we'll call it. Puts me at a nice 12:30, enough to make lunch. Enough to make lunch. Do my after stream self-care, like my face wash and my shower. So then it. Banana, banana. You guys like to be happy, right? What a statement. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like playing Pokopia again. I'm probably not gonna play it tonight, but I've been like wanting to play it. I don't know why. I just been wanting to stream Pokopia for some reason. Just because it's easy to talk over, because I can just easily lay out my plan. People can follow along, and then I can just chat over, you know, doing the boring part. And so that's always fun, you know? But Tomodachi Life is coming out on Thursday, and so we're probably going to dedicate an entire stream to it. I don't know if do you guys want to do coffee before Tomodachi Life? I feel like we should, you know? I think maybe, puzzles might take a back seat that day, because I want to get as much time as possible with Tomodachi Life. We might go for like really long that day. I don't really know. The plan so far is to do coffee, so have our morning coffee together, and then maybe play until we get bored. Maybe add like 15 Miis to it. Bulbasaur is a certified cutie. She talks like a Gyaru. Yes. Yeah, no, Bulbasaur is great. I love Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is an often underappreciated Pokemon. Even though Bulbasaur is the easy mode of Pokemon, Bulbasaur like beats Brock, beats Misty, has a resistance to Lieutenant Surge, and then by the time you're in the 4th gym, you've already got other Pokemon to support your team. Have you refined your Tomodachi character list? Not entirely, but I feel like that's fine, because then we can basically add whoever seems appropriate at the time. The one issue I have so far is like, which men do I add to my island? Because obviously I can't. I love a lot of women characters, right? But there's not a whole lot of men characters that I really adore. There's a couple, but there's not a whole lot. Comparatively, there might be a gender ratio issue on my island. So I'm trying not to let that happen. So yeah, I'm finishing up roughly about 5 minutes here. So sorry if you guys just came in here and we're ending, but we are going to be coming back on Thursday, and we're really playing some Tomodachi Life. So, and I should do Old Himmel. You're so right. Bulbasaur is ugly, apparently. No, Bulbasaur is lovely. Bulbasaur is lovely. Bulbasaur is sexy. I'm starting to really like Ivysaur. So there's something about Ivysaur that I'm just like, hell yeah. Of course, my favorite's always going to be Piplup. It's always going to be Meloetta. And then, I don't know. Stay a little more. We're going to be here for like another 5 minutes. You still got 5 minutes with me. Yeah. Smoliv. Interesting that your favorite types are grass types. It's weird because my favorite types are ice type, but I hate the cold. I don't know what it is, but yeah, ice types. Ice types, I think that ice types have the coolest designs. because I don't know. Glaceon, Frostlass, Glalie is a really cool design. Who else is an ice type? Honestly, Chubchoo and the evolved form of Chubchoo are really, really cute. I don't like Crygonal. Crygonal's kind of scary. I don't like that one. But yeah, most ice types have just a really cool design. So, Mamoswine even. Mamoswine. Snowrunt. Snowrunt is so cute! Sub, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So da ne. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like poison types are really, really cool as well. Poison types always have really cool designs. But like, no one uses poison type. Snom. Oh my god, Snom. Yes. Yes, Snom for real. Yeah, man, ice types are so cool, but I hate the cold so much. I'd prefer, this is gonna be like crazy, but I'd prefer to freeze to death than to burn to death, I think. No, I prefer to burn to death than to freeze to death. Sorry, that's the way, yeah. I would prefer to burn to death than to freeze to death because I can handle heat more than I can handle the cold. So. I wish I lived somewhere colder. I wish I lived somewhere warmer. They're cool. Yeah, ice types are cool. Water types? There's a huge amount of water types, but like, if you think about the world, there is a lot of water type animals. So it makes sense that, there's a lot of water types. Water types have like a huge range of styles. It's like, you get these like really, really cool ones like Empoleon, and you get like, I don't know, Surskit's really cool in my opinion, even though like it's a bug type. But I really like Surskit and Empoleon, and Piplup by extension. Froakie's really cool. And then you get like some more of the weird ones like Relicanth and like Binacle. I dropped my phone and hit my nose. Oh no. You're a little nosy. You should give it little kisses or something. Chingling. Oh yeah, Chingling is a fun one. Chimecho as well. Chimecho is really, really cute. If sugar can give sugar poisoning, does that mean poison types taste sweet? Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah, poison can taste sweet. If anything, I think fairy types would just taste sweet. Because, like, you know, we have things like Alcremie and the other ones. My playlist ended. I think that's a sign that we have to go. Sorry, guys. I want to talk a little bit more, but I do have to go. I do have to make some lunch. I do need to do some... Actually, I need to do some landscaping for some property. So, I'm gonna have to end here. I don't want to go, but we have to go. Antifreeze is sweet. Oh man, how do you know that? Did you try it? Did you drink it? Anyways, before we linger here too long in silence, I'm just gonna say thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. So if you guys don't know that I have a Discord, there's a lot of things you can do on the Discord, like interact with me and my community and send me some Wordles and do the Wordle yourself and share your Wordle answers. And we sometimes watch stuff together, and yeah, the Discord is bumping, and everyone's so nice, and they're so warm and welcoming. And if you're having issues, honestly, my Discord is probably one of the best places to probably not to trauma dump, but you know, if you just go like, hey guys, I'm having a bad day, do you guys want to hang out? A lot of the times the people will just be like, yeah, I can hop into call. So that's what I really love about my Discord so far. And so that's not even me, that's you guys. That's all you guys. So yeah, that's my Discord. I guess you guys can follow me on my socials as well. I got Twitter, I got a Blue Sky. I post my schedules on there as well. You can get my schedule on Discord as well as YouTube's post communities, my communities thing. You can check that out. You can see what I'm doing this weekend, guys. We are doing karaoke for the 3,000 subscriber goal. So thank you guys for the 3,000 subscribers. and we'll do a karaoke stream. If you guys have any suggestions for karaoke songs, I'll think about them. You can send them my way. And I think that's it. I think we're done today. Yeah, I recommend coming back on Tuesdays and Thursday, or Thursday and Saturday. Thursdays Tomodachi Life, Saturdays karaoke. I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to it. So I hope you guys go and have fun with me. And yeah, I think that's it. There might be some cool news coming up in the next week too. So please stay tuned. Some great new announcements. I might even be able to announce it this weekend, but I don't know. Anyways, see you guys later. Okay. Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone, folks. I'm getting important news flash from Mr. Krabs. Go ahead, Mr. K. I'm making a complete what of myself? The most embarrassing thing you've ever seen? And now making it worse by repeating everything you say into the microphone?